New Year's Eve is the worst. It's possibly the most overrated holiday. If you go to a club or event, everything is busy, you'll have to wait in line forever, and if you live in the northern hemisphere, it's freezing cold. House parties can be pretty good, but there's problems with that too, like trying to catch a cab or an Uber after is nearly impossible, and it costs a fortune.
It's a scam. It's a scam. And I refuse to be scammed.
By chance, I came across these videos, both from Toronto after midnight, and it just looks insane. I don't like being in tight spaces with a lot of people, so this would stress me out. And the alternative isn't much better. Like, look at this traffic. It could take you hours just to get home. This year I just had a few people over to play some games and it was pretty good. Ever tried Jack in the Box? It's actually pretty fun. We treated it kind of like any other night until midnight approached. We thought we should turn on the TV to watch the Times Square countdown, and boy am I happy we did. And not for a good reason. I didn't realize just how bad it was. I always heard it was this amazing spectacle that you just had to see, but it just looks miserable. I thought I should take a look at some older videos to see if it ever looked good, and I gotta say it really did. Everyone actually looked like they were having a good time. The main show was Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, which he hosted from 1973 to 2004. And that was probably the last time it was ever good. He sadly had a stroke, but would continue to co-host, making limited appearances. It looked like a fun time just celebrating the previous year, partying on the streets, enjoying some amazing music, and just having a good time. And then a countdown with some nice fireworks and streamers at the end. Watching it this year, everything just looked so sad and dystopian. Now, I'm not naive. I know Times Square has always been plastered with advertising, but this event took it to the next level. Let's play a quick game. Can you spot who the big sponsor is this year? It's subtle, but you might be able to catch it. That's right, Planet Fitness. They plastered their name on every available surface and covered the whole crowd with Planet Fitness purple. It looked like Cyberpunk 2077 without the cool tech. Looking at old clips, there was definitely a lot of sponsors, but it wasn't at the forefront like it is today. Even the performers were in Planet Fitness purple. I couldn't even find the clip I was looking for of Megan Thee Stallion's performance. I guess it's already been scrubbed from the internet entirely. It's just awful. Most of the performers look like they don't even want to be there. And the ones that do are just not relevant anymore. Not to mention all the awkward interactions between hosts and celebrities.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I didn't really think about that.
Okay, well let me know. Dave, have you ever been to Times Square for New Year's Eve?
You know, years ago I was playing Carolines.
Yeah.
So many awkward silences, messy conversation. Everyone's a little drunk and tired from being on the air all night, and it must be super loud there. This Mariah Carey moment gets me every time.
Happy New Year! I just want to take a sip of tea if they'll let me. They told me there would be tea. Oh, it's a disaster. Okay.
I wonder who actually goes to this. I expect it's mostly tourists and people who are just unaware of how bad it actually is to go. People who have gone say it's basically an endurance challenge. There are very few bathrooms, so you either hold it or I've also heard some people wear diapers. If you're stuck next to one of these people, too bad. You can't really move from your spot once you're in. Enjoy smelling shit all night. This person talked about their experience a bit. This is what they said. And now we stand. At this time, approximately 2:30 p.m., Monday, December 31st, 2018, we began standing for 9.5 hours. We stood in that same spot. It started raining around 3, so for 9 hours we stood in the rain. And this is what they said about the bathroom situation. Something many do not know, there are no bathrooms. And once people step inside their section, they are not allowed to leave. And if they do leave, they are not allowed back in, unless they go to the back of the line. And then they mentioned that this was their view of the ball for most of the night. It was just blocked out by this big screen behind it that just lit it up too much. They also mentioned that they couldn't really see any of the performances or the host talking, that you could only just hear things. Maybe it's all worth it for that countdown. I admit, it would be pretty cool to see it, but I don't think it would be worth it standing there all day and going through all that just for a few moments of excitement. It all sounds like my own personal hell.
That does sound bad.
Yeah.
If you're really into it, all the power to you. I can't really tell you what to like or dislike. Well, I can tell you to like this video if you like it. Thanks for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.